These old-fashioned shingles have...
Just about everybody in the Copa room must feel this is a close one as we enter round 9. Howard Davis, the gold medalist in the Olympics of '76. Meldrick Taylor, the gold medalist in the Olympics of '84. Meeting one-time idols, wanting what the other has never had. Meldrick wants a title. Howard Davis wants a title, except Davis has been waiting much longer. Alex, I said to you in the last round that both fighters know they must go through the remaining 3 rounds and win them strongly. What I meant to say was that they can't take any gambles. They know that it's so close that there's no need to go and try for a knockout if they don't need it.
I think that's right, but I do think that Howard Davis has to gamble. He's the one who's got to come out here and give it everything he's got. He's the one who's there's more pressure on Howard. He's at the end of his career. Meldrick's at the beginning. This fight means more to Howard. He has to really let it all hang out. Meldrick's corner told him the same thing. He really is posing too much. He's letting Howard's movement confuse him, as we said last round. And he's just not getting off. He is not following the fight plan of pressure. In rounds like this, when Howard is moving this way, and if you score for aggression, you can see Meldrick coming forward, making the fight. But it has to be effective aggression. Try to count the punches and count the quality of the punches.
Howard Davis has had 2 chances to win a world title. He's lost both times in very, very close fights. The feeling is that a loss here would remove any chance of a 3rd attempt. And what would a loss to Meldrick Taylor do?
I don't think it would be at all fatal for Meldrick's career. I think he'd use it as a learning experience, and I think he could come back. A lot of good fighters lost a fight on the way to world titles. If he took the experience and learned from it, he could turn, if this turns out to be a loss, and it's very, very close right now, and could in fact be up for grabs with a little bit more than 4 minutes left in the fight. The loss is fatal for Howard Davis, and he told us that at the opening of the show. All right, there you go.
Joe Cortez of Hackensack, New Jersey, separating the 2 fighters. About 45 seconds remaining in round 9.
Both fighters a little bit tired right here. Meldrick especially, breathing heavily from the mouth. When Meldrick gets tired, he tends to stand up a little bit straight, and he loses the leverage. He's got to get down right there like he just did. Bend his legs. There's Howard. Saw that look in his eye. He was looking to suck Meldrick into throwing a punch and looking to counter with the right hand, but Meldrick didn't do it.
Davis throwing much better combinations as we approach the 10-second mark of the 9th. A lot of posing going on.
I think both fighters taking this round off a little bit, trying to do enough to win, but trying to hold back enough to come on strong in the 10th and final round.
Okay,
let's listen to the corners.
John?
Come on.
Okay, man, just keep that pressure on him behind that jab, but watch you don't run into nothing, right?
Okay.
Keep him running. Just keep him running. Now, you're doing all right. It was a good round for you.
You're beautiful out there. 3 minutes.
Now, you got 3 minutes. Now, don't go crazy running over yourself. Just put the jab on him. Put the jab on him, like you were that round. You got each other, and punch to the body. You're doing all that punching to the body. Don't worry about Don't worry about the head.
All right, Meldrick, last round, right? Coach Long. Last round, baby, okay?
Now, stay on that body.
3 minutes. All right, 3 minutes. Right. You're strong out there. Come on, baby.
Don't let him outshine you.
You got to go out and fight with some bitch. Make him miss. Bang, 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 and step off to the side. Bang, 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 and step off. With the jab, though. Always with the jab. And shoot the right hand down the pipe. All right?
That was Jimmy Glenn.
This is it, John.
In Howard Davis's corner. His nickname is John. He's calling him John. Told him he has to go out and fight him as they touch gloves. You heard the Duba corner, the Duba and Benton corner, telling Meldrick not to go crazy. Use the jab, go to the body. Much more energy out of Jimmy Glenn. You've got to go out and fight him using the jab. This is not fighting him for Howard Davis. This is movement right here. Might be trying to set Meldrick up for that jab and then the right cross that Jimmy Glenn called for.
A little gamesmanship, I think, also with all this bouncing and dancing around. Don't you think both fighters want to show the other that they've got plenty left to go?
Yeah. It may be gamesmanship, but it's not scoring any points, and he's wasting energy. I'd rather see him stick and then move. Stick and then move.
Meldrick being held by Howard Davis, and again taking the opportunity to go to the body.
And he should do it right again there.
A lot of the people who have taken the hour-plus ride from Philadelphia in support of Meldrick Taylor, their guy, are chanting his name, Meldrick. Meldrick, under 2 minutes to go in the final round of the super lightweight bout.
This fight could very well be on the line. I added 4-4-1 coming into round 10. Davis to be sitting in that corner. He should move out as he did earlier in the fight or tie Meldrick up effectively. We saw Howard shoot his hands up waiting for referee Joe Cortez to break him. And Cortez didn't. He put his hands down.
Meldrick springing to life. Rocketing in some punches. Davis doesn't seem like he wanted to get out of that corner.
Good left hook by Howard Davis.
Under a minute. Does one of these guys have one big punch left?
I'd like to see him think about combinations, Al. I think they are thinking too much about one big punch. They should be trying to put punches together in effective combinations.
30 seconds. That right uppercut was blocked. You almost sense Howard Davis knows exactly how much time is left. He's pushing it.
The veteran trying to steal the round in the final second.
Both fighters have their arms in the air. They both think they've won. But of course, we know that can't be true. The decision is coming up. 30-year-old Howard Davis, 19-year-old Meldrick Taylor. Both wanted a lot. It was scheduled to go 10. Here's the decision from Ed Darien.
From the cover room of the Sensational Sands here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the scoring by rounds as follows. Judge Joe Pasquale observed the fight at 6-4 Davis. Judge Al DeVito, he watched it at 7-3 Taylor. And Judge Gene Grant, he scored it 5-5, which means this bout is a draw. Now let's hear it one more time for these two young men.
After all the punches and 10 rounds, very little has been decided. Now you really have to wonder, what does this do to the career of Howard Davis? Can this be strong enough to allow him to get a chance? Let's go to Alex Wallow.
We have both the fighters here. Lou Du was putting a robe on Meldrick Taylor. It was a very close fight. I predict that both fighters thought they won. I'd like to just hear from each fighter on why they